Hey everyone, and welcome to Almost Cancelled. I am Peter, that is Connor, and we are going to talk about Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, Season 2, Episode 4. It's called The Ersatz Elevator, Part 2. Flawless.
Yeah, you're getting better at this.
Flawless reading of the title. We have the continuation of this plot. We ended the last one with them going down the elevator and running to the quagmires in a cage. And it's funny because when we were describing the basket with the parachute, we called it a hot air balloon at first. And said it's not really because it's not a hot air balloon, but it's just like a basket for a hot air balloon, but with a parachute. Amusingly enough, this episode they turn it into a hot air balloon.
Yes, they do.
That becomes how they get out of the shaft because they have to go back up with the heat, and leads to some pretty well, at least a funny heel turn actually, because it turns out that Esme, too, of course, has been very amusing in her annoying everything's in, everything's out way, right? She actually turns out to be a complete ally of Olaf and knew it was Olaf the whole time.
Yes.
I'm curious when I rewatch this if the last episode will make complete sense that she's just pretending the entire time, because I'm sure like just like what was were the kids or her husband always around when she was with Olaf? I don't know if they were. Maybe they were. Maybe my mind's just trying to poke holes at this when there isn't holes to poke. But
I think they were, because the first time Olaf appears, obviously, is he's in the room, comes out from behind the curtain. Yeah. She comes in, the kid's already in there. Then they go on the tour. Then they go out for food.
Yeah, you might be right. See, as soon as this reveals it, I knew it was Olaf. He's my acting coach. I was acting. Which, by the way, she pushes the kids down the elevator shaft. That is super dark. I love it.
Yeah, but it's fine, isn't it, at the bottom?
There is. Well, halfway down.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I actually just love the darkness of throwing 3 orphans down an elevator shaft. And even just the fact that it's just, come on, orphans, let's go stop this Count Olaf, as she's leaving, before she reveals her true intention. Because they tell her everything, and she believes them. Which, you know something's up. Right, she's offering them the what was in the drink? Parsley.
Parsley, yeah. Parsley soda.
Yeah, like first of all.
Yeah, I'm with Olaf on this one.
Yeah, piss off with that shit. Which, by the way, one of my favourite gags in this might have been that she really wanted to have sex and Olaf kept
just wanted to dance.
Yeah, it's like, maybe now we should do this and get up in his face. Also say, yes, we should celebrate. Well, dance. It's like, dance.
And then we have like a good 2 or 3 minute sequence of them dancing.
Yeah, because they're out of focus in the background and they're kind of in and out of frame as we just sort of see Tony Hale's just sleeping in the foreground, and various things, and obviously Sonny coming in, and so on.
Yeah.
But actually, there's a joke from the last episode I forgot to bring up that I really, really liked. It's when they're in the restaurant towards the end and they're like, oh, Count Olaf or whatever his fake name is, Guntar, give us a song since you're so good. It's like, oh no, please, I couldn't. And he's like, no, go on, give us a song. And he goes, F you insist. Just that pause. F you insist. That really made me laugh. What do you want from me? That was good.
This is a proper all ages humor, isn't it? Where you can hide those in there for the kids. But,
oh sure, yeah.
For those who get it, it's still there.
Oh yeah, because there was a really dirty innuendo before the sex bit. Where she said something like, bananas are out, and then he goes, we'll see about that. Yeah. Or so, it was a line to that effect. It was basically...
Because he wanted banana daiquiri.
Yeah, she's like, bananas are out. And he says something like, oh, well, have you tried it, or something like that. He says something that was clearly, I'll stick it in you. That was basically the line of dialogue. And I was like, damn, that was a really dirty innuendo. But clearly one the kids wouldn't get, so it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Although I feel like if there's a line where they say, I don't care if this is kind of going over their heads, there's a point where you're just being too dirty. It was almost approaching it.
It's not there yet, though.
Not there yet, but it was almost approaching it. So, that's all good fun. Obviously, they're down in the net. They find out, okay, you're villains. We had the heartbreaking scene at the bottom where the quagmires, they can't get them out. We have to go back up and try and come down for you because we can't get in. They're trying to think of solutions.
Yeah, they try and melt the lock with the spyglass, but it's just overheating.
Yeah, so okay, we'll go back up, come back down, and if they get the clue that they're going to be in this auction tomorrow, and that's how they're going to be snuck out at the city, because obviously with the City Wine Man hut they keep, or hunt, they keep going on about. And
on that, I love that, at the start, when Olaf and Esme come back dragging the body, and the building's receptionist security guard,
the doorman.
he's questioning them. it's there's an actor on the loose. He says it the same way that Olaf says orphan, and that made me laugh.
Yeah, I love how they do that. Just again, like when they say, "Oh, come on, orphans," like as if it's nothing, as if it's just a normal thing to say. There's an actor on the list. Yeah, no, it's really good. And then he makes her drag the body up herself the whole way,
hitting the head on every step.
Yeah, which by the way, some people we had multiple comments actually explain. Remember how we were questioning how they got to the top of the stairs and they went out of breath, like they were far too good. The kids when they got to the top of the stairs. Yeah. Multiple people pointed out that Olaf's training regime from the last 2 episodes probably prepared them for this feat.
Well, that might have helped, but this is still 43 flights upstairs.
I agree with that.
I don't buy it.
But it is a nice touch. It is a nice touch, though, that you can go, you know what, they have just been training every day for like hours and hours.
That's true.
This should be much easier for them than it would have been a couple of weeks ago, so credit where credit's due. So they end up, so Esme pushes them down the shaft, and it's actually a little Sonny who ends up biting his way up in like the little hands around the little pipes, and he falls at one point, and your teeth scrapes down the wall and then climb up. And it's a whole little comical sequence where Sonny managed to crawl through the apartment, get past Hookman by tricking him,
bribes him
with a soda. He likes the parsley soda. Apparently, he's the only one who does.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, the way he just, with his hook hands takes the drink, and it happens again later on where he falls over, but he still grabs onto the drink.
Yeah.
It just makes me laugh. Obviously, he was playing the piano last episode as well.
And of course, Sonny gets the rope from the curtains and grabs the rug, makes a little parachute as well to climb back down, and that lets them out, which leads to a secret tunnel at the bottom of the shaft, which they actually get to like an exit, and they go out and they see the ankle with the tattoo, and I'm like, oh, I bet that's not Olaf. They think it's Olaf, but it's not. And it's actually Nathan Fillion. It's his brother Snicket, and I'm still calling her the librarian, Olivia, who they're actually at their old house because he's showing her, like, oh, this is what led to everything. Here's the thing. There's another repetition joke where he's like, 2 poisonings, a burned down home, and something else. There was like a list of things that all led to this, and he's showing the burned down home. So everyone in this organisation had these tattoos. I think we knew that anyway, because I think we saw Lemony had a tattoo as well in the first season. Yeah,
I think so. And also, I think we're okay to keep calling her the librarian, because Esme at one point comes in and goes, I smell librarian.
She does, which is actually it's reminding me of Parks and Rec. Remember how they had that like weird, like almost racist hatred of librarians?
Yeah.
That was bizarre, but yeah. So it's almost kind of like that. There's a small joke. There's not a lot of the Fillion and librarian stuff in this one, but there's a small joke I really like in the car where he's like, "Well, I'm going to have to turn back and to go show you this place. Grab onto something sturdy," and she just grabs his shoulder.
Yeah.
This little look in his face, like, yes, I am. And, he didn't say that out loud, but you can see it in his face.
He looks smug, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks smug for a second. This was quite good. And they're tracking where they're going. Now, possibly my favourite thing in this episode, though. So obviously the kids get out, and it's like, okay, well, damn, we're at our house. Well, this is like there's a hidden tunnel from our house to this place, so this is all weird. Everything's connected. What's going on? And okay, we have to make this auction. This auction's on. We need to get there and save the Quagmires. The VFD, whatever that is, that's what they're in. That's the item that's related to them. So they get to the thing. My favourite thing in this episode might be the ridiculous poster of Guntar. Behind them. They've got these posters. You've got the couple as well, but the big one in the middle is Guntar. And he's got this shit-eating grin on him. It is glorious. I love it.
Yeah.
I also love, of course, the whole red herring
explanation.
Joke. Yeah, where they're not in the VFD thing; they're actually in the big red herring, and then there's a constant talk of what a red herring is, and the fact that no, that wasn't the red herring.
Well, the red herring wasn't a red herring; it was the actual thing.
It was the actual thing. Yeah, this is a version of what a red herring is. It's all very amusing.
It's very clever, though.
Which is leading us to the next location because they're in pursuit. And the kids actually. Again, I was talking how last time it feels kind of different because it feels like we're getting more of the mystery as we go, and the kids have got more of their own mission as opposed to just surviving. And again, at the end, it's like, no, we have to go and save the Quagmires. We have to do this. And I've reached out to this place, and it happens to be the exact place they just heard that like Olaf and that were going to.
Yeah, it's called VFD as the initials.
It's called VFD, and they're like, oh, great, yeah, we'll go there. It's like, wonderful Baudelaires, and off they go.
Yeah.
So, I like that.
Me too. Something I loved Olaf's cane with a knife in it. I think that's so cool. I want one of those.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I love the meta line as they realize it's Olaf. Which, by the way, it's getting more ridiculous and ridiculous. How somehow his ankle gets revealed at the end of these stories.
Yeah,
but
so he accidentally cuts the shoelaces with the knife cane.
And it's this ridiculous boot with all these layers that just kind of unravels and falls down and eventually reveals the tattoo. But the meta line I loved here was Post shouting out, "Don't let this awful man escape for a sixth time."
Yeah. Do you know what would really help? Mm-hmm. If he just wore socks.
Yeah, socks would help, but he's too extravagant for that.
Yeah.
Too pompous. So yeah.
Oh, I can't wait till we have him wearing socks and sandals like a knob.
Because we actually get to a point where like Fillion and the librarian are there, the kids are there, Poe's there. You know, his wife's doing the whole. Wait until the readers of the whatever our paper is read about this, and then she's taking photos and whatnot. And there's like a weird bidding war where his henchman actually bids lower in one bid. And he's like, that's lower. And then eventually starts bidding so much money, he's like, oh, that bid from the person who's going to get yelled at later.
Yeah, and Sonny has $1,000, a salary from the administrative assistant job.
Well, see, I don't think she actually does. I think she's just bidding the fortune again.
Fortune. Yeah,
but Poe just reads it as, wait, she was paid that for being an assistant.
I kind of hope she was though.
I don't see the asshole violinist principal paying her at all. Never mind.
Me either, but I think it's just funnier if it's true.
No, that's fair. I can't.
So I'm gonna pretend it's true until definitively proven otherwise.
I can't fault that. I can't fault that line of thinking. No, I think what I'm digging about it, and that's just kind of what I was getting into last episode about just how it's like evolving and feeling different as it goes, because it's like, no, we're not just getting shipped off to another Guardian and then having to survive Olaf. It's that we are on a mission. We've got a thing we want to achieve in what we're doing, and we have these allies now we're trying to like protect. And even the fact that it feels like, you know, the Snicket brother and the librarian are being more interwoven into the plot and trying to stop what's happening, as well as Larry and, you know, the other one whose name I can't remember. The
receptionist.
Yeah.
And even the idea that the relatives just aren't dying every episode, because.
Oh yeah, well, that's a good point. Like, now the librarian became an ally for the good guys, and then we've had Esme become Olaf's girlfriend, basically.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, so that's potential fun. And my hope, by the way, of Carmelita returning, there is hope.
Oh?
A comment may have mentioned that Carmelita may be involved in later stories. There is hope in the world. That's all I'm saying.
Look, I'm quite happy that we're probably going to get Esme sticking around now, because I think she's quite fun. Especially
when she revealed to be evil and she was like throwing them down the elevator shaft.
Yeah, but she's so theatrical and over the top.
Oh, sure,
kind of fun. But that's nothing compared to the fact that we're going to get more Carmelita.
No.
That's what I need out of this show.
And I don't know if I want it to be a little anti-hero. I don't know if I want her to just join Count Olaf and be evil. I'll be fine with either.
Yeah, I don't care, just as long as she's still awful.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, awful. She can be a hero but still be awful. That's fine.
Of course.
I can live with that. As long as there's cake sniffing.
Obviously.
Of some kind, I'm okay with it.
Do you know what? This is the thing. The kids have not called her out on being a cake sniffer yet.
We need payoff to it, yeah.
We do. We need that payoff.
Yeah, we need payoff where the cake sniffing is brought out in the open and they have a discussion.
Like, you know, she'll call them cake sniffers and they'll be like, you really don't want to do that. We know about it. We know the truth.
Either that, it'll go on for a while, and then they'll have like an intervention. She'll walk in the room, they'll have a banner.
Cake sniffing intervention. Yeah, I can see it.
And they'll try and talk her out her cake sniffing ways.
Yeah.
I think that's a thing. This is going to happen. Dear. And I think just that this story as a whole, like, again, just feels really different to all the previous stories, just in how it progressed, what it was about, how it played. Because I feel like at no point in this story was it about just Olaf trying to grab the kids, even though they got pushed down an elevator shaft at one point. It was more him trying to stop the kids from foiling his plan.
Yeah,
there was a difference to it, which I really liked. So no, and it was fun at the end when like he was surrounded by like 5 different people all trying to arrest them, and he still kind of slithered out some way.
Yeah, the exact same trick as last episode with the newspaper, and you know the swimming upstream joke again.
Yeah, swimming up. We got swimming upstream, and we got the. Oh wait, this auction hall's out. The other one across town is in. Then just all the people leaving. Yeah,
swarming out. Yeah.
Nah, proper good stuff. Proper good stuff. And again, I'm still loving this running joke of just newspapers landing in the middle of scenes, even though it makes no goddamn sense.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun though.
So no, it's good. So I'm looking forward to the next one, because it's like a small village or whatever that we're in the next one. So I'm excited about what Guardian we're going to get, and
what's the eccentricity this time?
Absolutely, yeah. What's the difference? Because they're getting arguably more entertaining as they go, because they're getting more silly.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's one thing when one guy's like, okay, I'm into animals and like I do like safari and stuff, and then a woman is really scared of everything. Okay, fine, bit of a hypochondriac, but
but like this one here where it's no high fashion, everything's in,
or it's out.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Because that was the thing, like dark went out, so then we'll cut down all the trees outside so we can actually see the building and turn the lights back on. There's a whole thing. So having a blast with the season. Looking forward to the next pair of episodes. So we will hopefully see you soon for the next one. So you can let us know what you thought of this episode and this two-parter as a whole in the comments below. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Get us on the Twitters at mail_fuzz for channel updates. If you want to support the channel, head over to patreon.com/mailfuzztv. You can do that over there. There's a link in the description. But otherwise, that is us. So thank you once again for watching or listening. We always appreciate it. Keep watching TV. Have you got any vanilla?